Okay, well, I think I'm live. I don't know. Uh, Welcome. Good morning. If I am live, I just hit that button and I'm hoping that this software does the voodoo that it does so well. And I am streaming. I should be streaming on all three channels again. So good morning. Today is April 8th. I can't believe it. It is April. First quarter is over. We're into second quarter already. I know everybody's been looking at the numbers for the first quarter results, and you're either smiling or you are sitting there scratching your head trying to figure out what you're going to do for the second quarter. So in any case, today's topic, this afternoon at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern, and I spelt everything correctly this time, we're going to be talking circuit breaker basics. And exactly 1 year ago tomorrow, I did a circuit breaker basics class. I streamed it. I think it was one of my first few on YouTube. It was during those weeks of education, providing professional development hours to engineers and others who might need it. And I looked back at that video this morning and wow, we have come a long way in providing educational stuff, and I've learned a lot on my journey. So here's to a year of having some fun online, and staying away from COVID. So today is going to be on breaker basics at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern on my YouTube channel. We finished our West Virginia chapter this week, so I didn't have a program on Tuesday. We had West Virginia chapter of the International Association of Electrical Inspectors. We did that program. I had Tim McClintock and myself. We presented 2020 code changes. We just completed that yesterday, and we did 4 sessions. You're not going to want to miss those if you haven't seen it. Hey, Nihad. Pretty good, Nihad. We're going to be back online this afternoon, brother. We're going to be talking breaker basics. Hopefully everybody is in Egypt is doing good, and hopefully your family as well. And good to hear from you. So we did the West Virginia chapter last 2 days, so I didn't do a Tech Tuesday, and I'm bummed about my Tech Tuesday, but I'm really excited about, we had a really great audience talking NEC 2020 code changes. I've got links down below, to the right, up above, depending upon the platform that you're watching this on, with regard to the topic of circuit breaker basics. I've got some really good reference links. I'm going to work with NEMA on the NEMA AB4 link. For some reason, I could not get the free download. That is a free document from NEMA. You can buy a hard copy, or you can simply download the document NEMA AB4, which talks about maintenance of circuit breakers, because I want to talk a little bit about that as well today. But for some reason, when I clicked on the download, it wouldn't work. But when I click on the purchase button, that button definitely was working. I don't know if there's a message there or not, but I can just say that for some reason the free download wasn't working, and I don't want to put my copy up there. I'd rather you go to NEMA and download that. So I will work with NEMA today. I'll send a couple emails to get that fixed. There's some other good resources. Don't forget Eaton.com, EATON.com/electrical worker training, that you get 10% discount if you use the promo code pound, or they call it hash, I don't know, it's pound Eaton Tech Talk, EATON.TECHTALK. So it's pound, all one word, pound Eaton Tech Talk. You get 10% off any training you order from our services division. So I thought that was really cool of Michael King, and he will be coming on later. Which brings me up to scheduling. So you probably, and I know Nihad knows this and others know this, I don't plan for these things. For the most part, I might throw some slides together at lunch, but a lot of my materials I've had over the years, and I've presented on in many different forms in person. And now I'm bringing those online through my my YouTube channel, and now I can go LinkedIn Live, just That's like giving an alcoholic a beer. In any case, so I got LinkedIn Live going, I've got Facebook Live going, I've got YouTube Live going, and most of the pretty much all the materials, I'm brushing the dust off of them and maybe just reformatting them so that I can get get the look that we need for this program. But for the most part, I have a job, right? And my job starts and it doesn't stop. I work on the weekends, and I help customers. I help product lines. I work on codes and standards. So I'm trying to figure out a way. I know you've all been asking for, and I get emails on this, what's your schedule? I mean, you didn't know I was talking about Breaker Basics until just now. So I worked this weekend on a resource, which I will talk about later on today during the actual program tonight at 5 o'clock. I will share that resource with you. I have a calendar now, and I also have a place where you can download files that we talk about on this program. I believe some of my PowerPoint slide decks I'm going to start sharing. So this resource is in development. I threw it together very quickly over the weekend. So in any case, I'm going to share that with y'all tonight at 5 o'clock p.m. So my schedule is going to get better, and I'm bringing other people, getting them engaged on Tuesday of next week. I'm going to be talking about a solution or solutions that or wireless that can be controlled via the voice. And we're going to be talking about how they're installed, the codes and standards associated with that. We made some recent changes on Code Making Panel 2, recognizing these types of devices that are moving into our residential homes and into our commercial office environments. We're going to be talking about that solution, those solutions, with an eye on the code, and I'm going to have a special guest on Tuesday. She will help us understand these technologies. So I'm looking forward to having that discussion, and hopefully you are too. So you're going to want to tune in at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern on Tuesday for that discussion. And my calendar that I'm going to share with you tonight will have the details around that, the details around the presenter, the topic, and any active links, like what I provide on this when I do. This is my morning update. This was here's what's going to happen tonight, and that's the only marketing I get. Costa Rica in the house. Good to see you. Good afternoon in Costa Rica. We've got Egypt on the line, and we've got Costa Rica. So Desarrollas. I guess the L's are yeah, right? And I can't roll my R's as good as I used to. But a few beers and I can roll my R's when you don't want to. So Western Section IAEI is another thing we're working on. New York, NYI. Excellent. Joseph, thanks for joining us. And we got Seth O'Brien. Hey, Seth, look at how you like to tie, brother. Huh? And I even got the pin going on to keep it straight. Customer meetings today. Yesterday we had a great, and Seth O'Brien is going to be on here as well. And we're going to be talking about the disconnect switch, which is somewhat related to this, right? And they've got Seth. Seth manages our, I call it, and I call it the custom shop, right? Special orders, they bail your butt out when you get into a jam. They will make a switch whatever color you want it. They'll make it look like the American flag. They'll make it look like the British flag, whatever you want, whatever color that you're looking for. They've got awesome products down there, and Seth and I are going to be doing a session specifically. We're going to do a deep dive on the safety disconnect switch, and I think you're not going to want to miss that. Diego, that's your commercial name. All right, Diego Desario. Oh, I can't. Woo! I wish. And we got Japan on the line. So we just think about this. We've got Egypt, Mr. Nihad El Sharif. We've got Costa Rica in the house. We've got Japan. and Tamaki Ono from Japan, and we've got and I know Seth. I believe you're down in is it Cleveland, Tennessee? I think it's Cleveland, Tennessee. We got New York represented, and today at 5. And this isn't even the program. This is just my advertisement for today's program. So we're going to deep dive in circuit breakers. Today, I'm going to do it myself. I didn't manage to get a guest, but we're working on that. And I'm working with David Smith, and you know David Smith. We have he's helping out, trying to coordinate. We're going to remember, Tennessee, yes, Tennessee whiskey, Tennessee whiskey, excellent. So David, you all have to understand. Seth O'Brien has a job. I have a job. David Smith has a job. And the stuff we do to help educate is outside of that. That's in addition to what we do. So I work on codes and standards. I work on helping industry partners develop curriculum and things of that nature. So I'm trying to finish up some curriculum for an industry partner of ours. I work with the product lines. I work on codes and standards. I work on application issues. I've got a bunch of emails. I'm going to try to help some customers. So I got to get my job done, as does Seth O'Brien, making those awesome switches that everybody uses. And I'm telling you what, that's a very powerful safety product as well. But we all do this because we save lives. And people ask me, what do I do for a living? And I put that at the top. I say I save lives. And how do we do that? Education. Had a great program yesterday with Tim McClintock, awesome individual, great person, and he goes across the country with code adoption, and he fights for safety. So we're all warriors around safety. And Seth O'Brien, Diego, Tamaki from Japan. I can't say it enough. I loved Japan when I was there. It was beautiful. Costa Rica. I've never been to Costa Rica. I've been to the Dominican Republic, never been to Costa Rica. And I've never been to Egypt. And Nihat, I'm looking for that picture. So you got to remember, send me that photo. All right, everybody. It is 8:02. I've got to get to work. And Ethiopia. This is absolute. Think about this. I just got goosebumps. Ethiopia. We've got Ethiopia, Egypt, Japan, Costa Rica. And I know if we would have, and I'm sure if Felix was out there, and Felix is always the first one. Felix Sandoval out of Colombia, he'll dial in as well. I'm really happy to see that this is getting an international aspect, and I wish. Now I'm going to be talking circuit breakers. So circuit breaker performs a function. It performs many functions. There's the basic function that it performs, and then there's all those other complex items. Now, we'll be referencing a lot of UL standards, UL 489, the IEC side of the business. To be quite frank and honest with you, I don't have as much background on the international part of the IEC standards. I'm getting there. I'm on a couple, and that's what I was doing in Japan. I'm on the IEC technical committee for fuses. Now I know how that operates, but if you just think about the fundamentals of a circuit breaker, they do what they do regardless of what country they're in, regardless of the voltages and the currents. The basic fundamental principles that we're going to talk about today at 5 o'clock Eastern is going to be applicable really in any application. I may reference how UL looks at things from a North American perspective, but interrupting a fault, stopping the flow of current, the magnetic forces that help get that done, those are laws of physics. They don't change. So hopefully everybody can get something out of this program, and regardless of where you are. And Nebiyu Mulugeta, I hope I don't butcher that. I know if you tried to say Thomas Dimitrovich, you'd hopefully probably butcher my last name too, but that's okay. So Nebiyu Malugate, Seth O'Brien, Diego, and Tamaki, and Joseph, the whole crew, thank you for tuning in this morning. And I've got to go and get some work done. So thanks a lot for everything. That is correct. I was right. Absolutely awesome. All right, everybody. Well, I'm going to sign off, and hopefully I will see you at 5 o'clock. Don't forget to check out my YouTube site. And remember, today at 5, I'm going to share with you a resource for a new calendar and a place to download some files and some materials that I use on my programs. So hopefully we will see you at 5 o'clock today. Thanks. Take care. Stay safe. Please remember, I appreciate what you do for the electrical industry and what you do for electrical safety. So stay safe today. Enjoy your day. Get something done. Make a difference today. I know you can. I'm going to try my best. All right. See you at 5 o'clock. And signing off. If I can figure out how to sign off. Good morning to you too. Buenas tardes is good evening. Buenos dias is good day. Buenas, oh boy, I knew my Spanish. Anyway, talk to you later. Let's do the Moby Cam. Don't want that. Didn't want to do that. I want to hit the wrong button. I'm hitting end. All right, take care.